What is the worst thing you can put in a swimming pool? I hope you're not asking this because you're mad at somebody. The worst thing that you can put in a swimming pool, off the top of my head, is going to be oil because it, it floats on the surface of the water. And I mean, you're definitely not supposed to have oil in your pool, and it's probably going to gum up your filters, and you're going to have to clean your filters, and the water chemistry is going to be bad, and the water will be kind of cloudy and use a lot of chlorine, and you should probably use some enzymes to try to get rid of the oil that's on top of the water. So that's definitely something that you want to avoid getting in your pool, because even like a motor oil, imagine a couple of drops of motor oil would just look like a huge oil slick on top of the water. It takes a tiny amount of oil to be a problem floating on top of a swimming pool. I guess the next worst thing that you could possibly put in would be the wrong chemicals. There's so many ways in which you could damage a swimming pool or create a dangerous situation by putting in the wrong chemicals. And you should never add chemicals to a pool that you don't really know if it's the right thing. And people do that all the time. That's crazy to me. If you don't know what a chemical is, or if you don't know what the swimming pool needs, don't put anything in it, because that would be a terrible idea. There's a lot of ways that that could really backfire on you. But even over and above the wrong chemicals, I think maybe the worst thing of all that you could put in a pool would be raccoon poop. So the reason why is because raccoons have or can have a chlorine resistant parasite in their poop. And everything else that gets into a swimming pool, even including human poop, you can clean by chemically treating the pool. And by that, I mean like raising the chlorine levels really high. But with something like raccoon poop, you really can't do that, because this parasite in particular is responsible for an insidious neurological condition that primarily affects children. So you've got this chlorine resistant parasite potentially in a swimming pool, and the chlorine that you have in there, or at least the amounts that you normally maintain in pool water, aren't doing anything to get rid of this parasite. And then children are the ones who are most likely to have a problem with it. And then if they do have a problem, it's a terrible, terrible thing. That sounds to me like pretty much the worst thing that you can put in a swimming pool. If you found this information helpful for some reason, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com.